What's up, guys? It's Bootleg Boy Nova, aka Golden Kicks, your favorite sneaker bot, TikToker, whatever you want to call it. Today we're going to be going over $300 bot versus $5,000 bot. The two bots that we're going to be comparing are AIO ANB V2 and Cyber Soul bot. Cyber is a very well-known bot, pricing it close to $5,000 on Bot Broker and other various Discord servers. AIO ANB is a very beginner bot that you could still buy at retail for $300, and then 6 months after that, it's a 6-month for $69 renewal. So as we open up AIO ANB, we see a bunch of tasks laid out. Now I'll just explain what all of this means. So for site you have, it's obviously foot sites like Foot Locker. For email, it just means like accounts. Though obviously Foot Locker, you don't need an account to check out, so that's not really mandatory. For size, you can put multiple sizes, you can put a specific size, or you can put a random size if you don't think that your bot will hit on a specific size, or if there's profit on every single size, like the Off-White sale fours that dropped before. Like there was profit on every single size, so why would you go for a specific one unless you really wanted a personal? The next thing we move on is to the product ID number. Now, this is different for every single shoe drop, and when you're setting up for a shoe drop, you need to change this. So like the Jordan 12s or the Jordan 1s that dropped on Foot Locker, they all had different product IDs. Then CC means credit card. You can use a debit card as well, or even a prepaid, I think. But credit cards are usually the best for this. So as you can see, I have different credit card inputted, because let's just say you have the same credit card and you get a bunch of orders. There's a high chance that some of them might get canceled, so it's always best, because they really have anti-bots on Foot Locker. Like they're starting to like buff up on the anti-botting, and yeah, so that's why it's best to use like multiple different credit cards. Then you have the task mode. I think this is the way that the task like goes out of the site, like the amount of times it like refreshes or what buttons it clicks before it enters the site. Right now, the way it's looking, AIO ANB, while I'm making this video, multiplexer mode is currently the same as normal, and I think multiplexer is faster than normal, but for now, for my bot, it's down, and I think it's because Foot Locker might have did something, or my bot didn't have an update yet. For status, I mean, yeah, it's whether the bot is running. I'll show multiple different examples on a later video, but this is how the tile you add a new task and just the layout it's in. Basically, like what I was saying, guest, Foot Locker, the product ID, PID, the size, the credit card, the number of tasks. Like I already explained this. Next, we're gonna move on to billing. These are my 3 different billing profiles, 3 different credit cards that I already have inputted into the bot. This is the layout that you're going to input all the credit card info. I'm just hovering over it right now, trying for you guys to see everything, like first name, last name, address. I know AIO bot A and B very well, and like if you guys get the spot, I want you to know it. I don't know Cyber that well because my friend is letting me use it, but for AIO A and B, I know it very well, so I just want to go over that. Now, this is the proxy tab. For certain sites, this was the last update, but you have normal proxies and then monitor proxies. Monitor proxies monitor when the site is dropping, and normal, they like go for it. Actually, I'm not going to go into that too much in this video. Next, we move on to the harvester. This is where you have harvest cookies. Now, I explained in a TikTok long ago that cookies mean human verification, so the site doesn't know that you're a bot, and you get that by clicking something and then refreshing the site. And this is how the bot automatically harvests cookies. Obviously, there's a new tool. It's called Cop Tools. I'm gonna show it right now, but this was the original and like OG method of harvesting cookies for foot sites before it became more complicated, and you wouldn't be able to like harvest that many cookies back in the day to like go for a lot, but now you can harvest like 6,000-7,000 like a drop, and it's not even good all the time, because if you could harvest that many cookies, that means other people can't as well. So if you really think about it, I mean, nothing has really changed. This is the Cop tab. I had to uninstall this bot and put it on a server, so that's why there's obviously nothing there, but I have Cop stuff and I have made my money back on this bot. This is my account info, the notification webhook, the delays for restocks. I suggest keeping these a little bit above 3K, but this is for PayPal for certain sites that have PayPal checkout and you want to do manual checkout, like for example on Shopify sites. These are for sites accounts like Undefeated, like for monitors, because Undefeated does require accounts, or just if you're going to use it for a task in general. It's not only for monitors. Like the example that I show right now is of course Undefeated, because that is a very big site to have accounts on drops, and it basically drops everything. This is where you're going to enter your email. And then you're going to enter your password. And that is how you set up site accounts. So once you enter the account, you just click save. And then once you're getting ready to set up the bot, you just input it. One cool thing about AIO A&B is that it has tutorials for everything: how to run a task, how to create proxies. It basically has the whole starter guide, where if you buy the bot, in one day of setting it up, you can already be ready to go for the next drop. That's what I like about this bot. Obviously, I already read all of this over. Now, another thing that AIO A&B has is it also has, like, if you like need to buy something, like obviously proxies, like if your computer can't run it, there's servers. If you want to run more tasks, there's that. Like, you don't need to buy all of this third party from another Discord server. You can use it right from the source if that's what you trust. And that's what I feel like makes it really simple, and what I like about AIO Bot. Like, everything is just in front of you. They advertise a lot to beginners, like not expert botters, but I feel like for the price, it's still a very good bot. This is the Supreme only AIO bot. Supreme is included, but you need to pay an extra $220. But obviously for that, you get a bunch of other stuff. Right now, I'm going over Success. AIO A&B Supreme bot alone, I think is alright. I think it's nothing special. Obviously, Mech and Velox hold the crown for Supreme. And the last thing that I want to go over, guys, is how to create a Shopify monitor. This is just very basic and simple. All you need to do is you need to click on monitor all sites and enter your positive keywords and then like your negative keywords. So I went for the off-white sale 4. Let's say if I was creating a monitor, and then what I would do is I would put in all the negative keywords. And the last thing that we're going to go over is CAPTCHA solvers. You just click on your email where you already have one click, so which is really nice. You click on YouTube to log in. You then click on Shopify and you solve your CAPTCHA when it comes up. It's basically like a regular V2 CAPTCHA. And guys, now we move on to CyberSoul. Alright guys, so this is CyberSoul. I'm not going to go too in depth into this because once again, I already said this before. I'm using this off a friend's computer. This bot is very expensive. And I main AIO A&B V2, and I do not have CyberSoul as a personal bot, so I do not know much about it. So I'm just going to give an overview, and I want you guys to compare the prices on whether this is worth $5,000 or not from my bot. It does have very good copying success. Once again, like better than AIO A&B, but we'll focus on the bot for now. So that is the task layout. Currently, my friend is running restocks for the Jordan 12s. This was a couple days ago because they're not restocking anymore. But yeah, these are all the statuses. This is what it's gonna look like if you like start all your tasks and you're looking for a restock. Then we're gonna move on to proxies. This is where you input the proxies. I already went over that on AIO A&B. These are just the differences in how they look and how you put them in, I guess. Nothing really special yet about this bot. Now, these are the profiles for billing. And one thing I also forgot to mention is I don't think this is worth the money, but I feel like CyberSoul has a very like nice user interface. So it like looks very nice, and it keeps a consistent color scheme, if that means anything. These are for the accounts, like for certain Shopify sites where you can input them and then use them when you're setting up your task. All basic, I guess. These are your shipping rates. This is something AIO A&B does not have. This is very unique to, I guess, Cyber, because I don't know if any other bot has it. This isn't really important, but it can save you time when you're like setting up your tasks and stuff to not have to control C and input everything. That was the settings menu that we just went over. So yeah guys, I gave a little rough overview over Cyberbot. I guess I can like link some tutorial videos if you guys want to buy this bot. It still is very expensive. I would recommend either getting NSB with a discount code, which I really like. I advertise that on my TikTok, or just AIO A&B V2. That's also a really good starter bot. So yeah guys, I understand that I didn't go that far into CyberSoul and you guys were probably expecting more, but I don't know that much about it, and maybe one day I'll rent it like when I get more followers and I'll do a more complete video on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And go like my recent TikTok. Bye.